What's going on, guys? So I thought I'd just come and hang out with you guys a bit this afternoon and talk about a few things that are going on. And there's some pretty cool things going on. So it's like 99% confirmed. There's a few little details that I got to get done before I can call it locked in. But I'm going to face Guntars Baikovs December 10th down in Adelaide. Guntars, if I'm honest, I don't know if you know who Guntars is, but he's the current heavyweight champ of AWE, holds the AWE belt. He's never lost in the AWE. I don't think he's ever been pinned right arm in Australia. I could be wrong. I think he's lost on fouls. I don't think he's been pinned in right arm in Australia. Anyway, he hasn't faced Lachlan Adair. I've faced him once in my life, which was back in, I think, 2014, when I was second year of the sport. Guntars is a multiple Latvian super heavyweight champion. He's the real deal. And he is the one dude in Australia outside of Lachlan Adair. Guntars is the one dude in Australia who genuinely makes me enter into the unknown. And what I mean by that is everyone else in the country, I have a very deep down, a gut feel that I'm just going to get the job done. With Guntars, there's a genuine unknown to that. He's that strong. And the reason I think about that is his style. Like I said, he's a multiple super heavyweight Latvian champ. He's been on the WAF podium for super heavyweights. He's won WAF Masters. He's a very experienced arm wrestler. Been doing it for 25 years or whatever at the top level. And when I think about the style of arm wrestler that I am and the style of arm wrestler that he is a really, really difficult problem for me. And I'll give you an example. When I faced Mazahir just a week and a half ago, Mazahir took my wrist, right? But Mazahir lacked the ability to stand up and press. Guntars does not lack that ability. Guntars is not only is he conditioned to that, but he's super experienced in it, and he is very proficient at taking people's wrists and then pressing. Now, that for me means that I can't just rely on side pressure with my wrist back because he'll close it down. Means I have to keep the fight way closer to center, and I have to keep the fight much closer to my lane than his. So that's what's going on in my head. All of a sudden, I'm like, wow, okay, this match has popped up. I'm really happy. I think this is my most difficult opponent that I've ever pulled. I think Guntars Baikovs, his achievements are actually greater than anyone else that I've personally pulled. Like I said, he's 125 kilos. I think he's 6'4", low hand top roller, former Latvian super heavyweight champion, moved to Australia, hasn't been pinned on the right arm. Lachlan Adair, and he, like I said, they've never faced, and Lachlan would be the favourite, I have no doubt. But Guntars is back, and Guntars has so far defeated Mario Tembakis and Marcus Latirai in his journey so far within AWE. And so 10th of December, it looks like I'm gonna travel down to Adelaide and face him there. There's a tournament there. AWE is putting on a tournament, and we're gonna have a super match as part of the show, which is crazy. Yeah. Good news is my stomach feels better. Yesterday was a turning point. You might have seen my post on Instagram. I shared those updates, but yesterday was a turning point for me where all of a sudden I could eat again. It was midway through my shift. I was literally, at the start of the shift, I hadn't eaten and held down a meal for about 6 days. It had just go straight through me. Where yesterday, midway through my 9-hour shift, I suddenly was like ravenous and hunger just hit me. And I got a burger, I inhaled it. I then got a kebab, I inhaled it. I got a big spring roll, inhaled it. I ate a bunch of Maltesers, a big bag of Maltesers. I drank 2 liters of juice and about a liter of water, and I think I had a can of soft drink as well throughout the night. And I just felt like I was soaking it up. At the start of my shift, I was 101.5 kilos. When I went to bed after having a shower, I was 104 kilos. So I felt like my cells were just soaking things up. So we're back. I feel like the bacteria that was in my stomach from my trip to India has been dealt with. I've still got 2 more days of antibiotics to go, so I will keep going with that. But I feel like I've got the opportunity. Guntars has come back from a bit of he had a neck injury, I think. He's back from that, so he just today has expressed his interest in this match. Like I said, there's a couple of tiny little details that we need to lock down to make sure it's all good, but I think it's safe to say that this match is likely going to go ahead. And yeah, it's like I said, that the preparation in my mind, I'm like, oh my goodness, I got to decide, do I top roll, do I hook, do I side pressure? What am I hunting in this match? This is a very, very, very significant match, and it's not going to be easy. So, yeah. Of course, I've got my Knuckles Up match going on January 6th still. And interestingly, like the thing that I thought, or the movement that I thought was going to be the most important for that was wrist flexion. I thought, okay, I know my pronation's good. I'm not actually going to try to really roll this guy. I'm going to just try to control the rotation on an internal sense. And I thought subsequently that wrist flexion was going to be the most important. And just thinking out loud, wrist flexion may well be the most crucial thing for me to have activated for my match with Guntars too, because he is a very tall, very proficient low hand top roller, longer arm, bigger hand than me. So me winning the high ground is going to be a really problematic thing. And I think that a lot of what I'm going to need to do is going to revolve around getting my wrist bent. I feel like if my wrist is bent, I'm going to have way more options. I think side pressure is going to be huge. I'm going to need to really throw sideways aggressively, maybe even almost Sasha Andreev style, to just try to get through the pronation of Guntars, who's that big dragging style top roller. I need to get his pronation down. If his pronation doesn't come down, oh man, I don't know that I can beat him like I beat Mazza here. I just think Guntars is too good for that. So wrist flexion is probably going to be my focus over the next few weeks. I mean, if you guys didn't know, that's pretty much how I like to prepare for a match. Is I like to activate the movement that is most critical. So where I've been doing these big static pronation lifts, okay, they were my lead up to Mazza here. I'll probably shelve them, and I'll probably find a wrist flexion based lift that I think will translate to this match, and go all in that. Of course, I'm going to get back to the gym. I still haven't been to the gym in the last 6 days since returning, being unwell. Prevented it first. Now adjusting to the new job, like I said, I'm working 7:30 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. each night, 5 nights, and I've done 4 nights now. So I've got 2 nights to go this week before I get a weekend. And I had to pick my kids up this afternoon. So those were one of those things where I was like, not today. I can't do it today. Just I went to bed at 5 a.m. this morning. I woke up at 1 p.m. and then I had to go pick up my kids straight away from school. So there's no time for the gym other than just a few reps here at home, which I did a few already. I'm going to go do a few more after this video. But I'm looking forward to getting back to the gym. I will get to the gym. I've just signed up to become a new gym member. A gym has just opened. Hey, Lizzie. What you doing? Liza's on the way down. She come say hello. But yeah, there's a new gym. A new gym has just opened for me locally, a Jets gym, which is nice. They do like a membership where there's no lock-in contract and all sort of stuff. So $16 a week. Hey, darling, come say hi. Come on, come sit down. Here's Eliza and Cheeky. Say hi. This is Cheeky. Apparently, he's a monkey, but he's also now, what is he, a tiger or a cat? He's a cat. We've put face paint on Cheeky, and Cheeky doesn't usually have orange and black, but He does now. Did you do this at school, Eliza? Yeah. You did a good job. He looks very good. Cheeky. Cheeky is Eliza's favourite toy. She has had Cheeky for about a year and a half, and from the day that Cheeky arrived, Cheeky has not left Eliza's side. You take Cheeky everywhere, don't you? He's your favourite toy? Yep. Very good. What are you going to tell me, Dylan? You going to tell me something? What you going to tell me? Okay. Lunch, you want something to eat? Or are you telling me about your lunch today? What did you have for lunch today? What did Cheeky have for lunch today? Bread. Very good. Well, there we go. Well, Lizzie, I can make you some food very soon, okay? I just finished talking to YouTube, and then we'll have some food, okay? Kisses? You want Vegemite? Okay, we can do that. Bye-bye, everybody, from Cheeky. So, yeah, guys, Guntars Baikovs 10th of December is my next match. And there's a lot of pressure. The number 2 rank in Australia, it will be on the line. This will be a unifying match. AWE's Intercontinental belt, which I hold after beating Mazahir. AWE's heavyweight belt, which Guntars has won and held by beating Mario Tembakis and Marcus Satirai. It's going to be unified. So one person's going to be holding both belts at the end of this one, which is cool to be in a situation like that. And like I said, I can't wait. I love pressure matches. These are the things that make you grow more than anything at the end of the day. So, yeah, it'd be crazy to turn down such an opportunity. I'm all for frequency right now. I want to just get as many real matches as I possibly can. My mission has not changed. I want to be the world champion someday, and climbing through difficult matches is the only way to do that. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I'm still not sure if I look skinny or if I'm starting to look back to normal. I think my shoulders look skinny, my neck looks skinny. My forearm looks alright. Arm looks okay, but I still feel skinny, which is always an interesting thing. The forever small curse of being a strength athlete is real. The body dysmorphia definitely is something that we all deal with. I deal with it, as I'm sure you guys do too. Especially if you're in the strength sport of arm wrestling, you'll look at yourself and think, man, I look small. But my mind was plagued over the last 6 days with the intestinal bacteria that I was dealing with. It was something that was plaguing me to no end. I was constantly paranoid, looking in the mirror like, oh my goodness, I look ridiculously small. I need to do something about this. What's going on? So, getting through that mental barrier is tricky. And this match with Guntars is probably going to be a nice little reset button for me to just be like, you know what? Doesn't matter what you think you look like. Get back in the gym, get back into training, and make sure you're ready. So, yeah. All right, guys, I might leave this one there. I hope you are doing well. I'm off to work again tonight, 7:30 to 3:30 in the morning. Hopefully I get used to it, and hopefully I get back to training real soon. Friday I will be training with Lachlan, so I'll probably get some footage of that too, so you guys can get the update. He's no doubt in tank mode, but it's always good to train with Lachlan. We're going to probably train some starts and explosive stuff, given what's on the horizon. All right, guys, take care. We'll speak soon.